So welcome back to YCB sessions. Today we are discussing about the next concept in our YCB session, that is the Ashta Chakras.
Yoga, 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 आओ मेरे दोस्तों हम अपनाए योगा, सुबह को नहीं तो
Ashta Chakras. Ashta means 8. Chakra in general, everybody thinks that chakra means a wheel. So this is the same concept. Chakra means a wheel, but these wheels are not seen in reality in our body, but these are just visualization. So chakra means a wheel. What do you mean by chakra? A wheel which has some center and some spikes will be there. So just imagine any wheel. You can imagine the car wheel. You can imagine the wheel present in the bullock cart. So the horse wheel, if you are going on a horse buggy, so there will be some wheels, right? So similar concept, a wheel means a circle which has a center point and some spikes in it. Now coming to our yogic context, here in our entire body, there have been 8 chakras present in our body. 8 chakras. These 8 chakras are present at different locations from the base of the spine to the top of the head. So these different junctions, how they are located means, as we have already discussed, that our body contains so many nadis. Nadis in the sense nerve channels. Our body consists of so many nerve channels, where these nerve channels will be traveling from the toes. Toes means that is the feet of the body to the top of the head. While these nerve channels are traveling from the bottom of the body to the top of the body, these nerve channels needs to be energized at each and every point. To give you a clear visualization, suppose we have a house, we are getting electricity. To switch on some light, if you want to switch on some fan or light, we will on the switch or we will off the switch. For each and every house, there will be this meter, right? We have this meter. And sometimes if the power is gone, we will go and check near the meter if the fuse is on or off. If the fuse has been dropped down, we will try to on the fuse. In the same way, for one entire locality, there will be one transformer. And for an entire region, for an entire district, there will be from electrical center. One center will be there. In the same way, in our body, all the nerve channels needs to be energized at particular locations. That locations are known as junctions. At this particular junction, a chakra will be visualized. ఒకే పాయింట్ లో చెప్పాలంటే తెలుగులో నీట్ గా మన శరీరంలో ఈ నాడులు ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో కింద నుంచి పైకి ట్రావెల్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఆ నాడులు ఎక్కడైతే కట్ అవుతాయో, ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో, నాడులు కింద నుంచి ట్రావెల్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఎక్కడైతే ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అవుతాయో వాటిని జంక్షన్ బాక్స్ గా ఇమాజిన్ చేసుకుంటే ఆ జంక్షన్ బాక్స్ దగ్గర చక్రాస్ ని మనము ఆ లొకేషన్స్ లో చక్రాస్ ఉన్నాయి అని అంటాం. ఇలా మన శరీరంలో ఇన్ జనరల్ గా 7 చక్రాస్, షట్ చక్రాస్ అంటారు. అలా కాకుండా ఇంకో అడిషనల్ చక్రా కూడా మనం గుర్తు పెట్టుకోవాలి. నౌ కమింగ్ టు ది చక్రాస్, వాట్ డస్ ఈ చక్రా కన్సిస్ట్? చక్రా కన్సిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీ. మనం ఏమంటున్నాం? వీఆర్ సేయింగ్ దట్ ఆల్ ది నాడీస్ ఆర్ ట్రాన్స్మిటింగ్ సమ్ pranic energy. What do nadis consist? Nadis consist of energy, right? What is that energy? Pranic energy. What every human being is living with the help of prana shakti, right? If an individual is alive, that means he is having some prana. Prana is nothing but some energy. Energy means some power, some current. If we are talking physically, we can say that it is current. So our body will be running with some energy. That energy is prana. If this pranic energy needs to be traveling from bottom to top, and in each and every junction it should get energized. So this pranic energy is nothing but a vibration. What is this pranic energy? If somebody, a physicist, asks you what is meant by pranic energy, it is nothing but a simple vibration, or in other words, it is a force in constant motion. So a force which is traveling from downwards to upwards in constant motion with some particular speed. So each and every chakra is having some frequency level. So now imagine our body is having 7 junction box. 7 junction box. In each and every junction box, the force, that is the pranic energy, is traveling from bottom to top and it is getting energized. At each and every location, there will be some frequency. For example, if the frequency at the Mooladhara chakra is, just for example, 20 Hz, the frequency at the Swadhisthana will be 25 Hz. The frequency of the Sahasra chakra will be 1000 Hz. So at each and every location, the particular chakra will be vibrating with some frequency. Fine. So now you should understand that chakras are nothing but the powerhouses or storehouses of prana. Second thing, prana is nothing but a force in constant motion, and each chakra has some frequency. Right. Now, when we are saying that our body is having 7 chakras or 8 chakras, and each and every level is having some frequency, and this frequency is ranging from lowest to the most highest. So the frequencies are ranging from the lower level to the higher level. So when the pranic energy is going from bottom to top, the awareness of our body is also very high. So when the awareness at the Mooladhara chakra is very low, awareness in the sense, when the energy is transmitting from the bottom to the topmost chakra, the awareness of the particular human being, the awareness of the individual will be increased slowly from the lower level to the higher level. To just give an example, if the chakra, that is the topmost chakra, which is the Sahasra chakra, if it is activated, then that the individual Atma is nothing but the Paramatma. If my Sahasra chakra has been opened, if my Sahasra chakra has been activated, that means the Kundalini energy is transmitted from the bottom Mooladhara chakra to Sahasra chakra, then my entire awareness has been awakened and I have been converted from Atma to Paramatma. But if the Kundalini energy is only at the base point, that is at the Mooladhara chakra, and only the Mooladhara chakra is open, and only the activation of Mooladhara chakra is done, he is just an individual. He has not become divine. He just to know how to eat, how to excrete, and how to satisfy his sexual urges. He is just like a normal human being. He has not gone into the realms of self-awareness. Atanu ఇంకా మనిషికి జంతువుకి, మనిషి ఎలా తింటాడు, మనిషికి జంతువుకి తేడా అనేది ఉండదు. ఇఫ్ లోయర్ లెవెల్స్ ఆఫ్ చక్రాస్ ఆర్ యాక్టివేటెడ్, if the higher levels of chakras are activated, slowly this particular person will be converted to Mahatma. So these are the 7 levels. Now, so 2 points you have to remember. So each and every chakra, one is the pranic energy, second one is the awareness, the level of awareness. Each and every chakra. So we have said 7 chakras, right? The 7 chakras are nothing but the Mooladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, then comes the Manipura chakra, then Anhata chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, Agnya chakra, Sahasra chakra, and the 8th chakra is known as Bindu chakra or Manasa chakra. So we have said 8 chakras. So in our yoga, each chakra should be visualized like a flower, and this flower is nothing but the lotus flower. So ప్రతి చక్రాన్ని ఒక లోటస్ ఫ్లవర్ తో మనం విజువలైజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. Why we are specifically comparing the chakra with lotus flower is that we could have compared with a rose flower, we could have compared with a jasmine, we could have compared with another marigold flower, but only we are using lotus flower for the comparison because only the lotus flower touches both mud, water and air. Only in the lotus flower exists in the water pond, right? So the lotus flower starts from the mud, it springs up from the mud through the water, and then the flower opens up. So here 3 levels of consciousness. Mud indicates the ignorance, mud and a matti. So mud, when the flower, the bud, the lotus bud, when it is inside the water pond, inside the mud, inside the water pond, mud will be there. So thus mud indicates the ignorance. From the ignorance, the stem grows up through the water. The stem grows up through the water with some effort. Without giving effort, the bud might not be arisen. So from the mud, the stem grows up, and then finally the flower grows on the surface, experiencing the freshness. That is, freshness is nothing but the from awareness, you are going through highest state of awareness. From ignorance, you are going to the higher state of awareness. Then that's why we are comparing chakras with the lotus concept. And when we are comparing chakra with a lotus flower, each and every chakra, we are trying to visualize the lotus flower with some petals. For example, in Mooladhara chakra, if you are thinking as a lotus flower at Mooladhara chakra, there number of petals ante rekkalu. So that lotus flower at the Mooladhara chakra will have only 4 petals. And then when you move to Manipura chakra, it will be having some 6 levels. Like that, number of petals will be increasing, and the colors of that particular chakra will also be differentiated. For example, Mooladhara chakra, imagine if it is in red color, whereas the Sahasra chakra, the flower in the Sahasra chakra will be in white color. We will go through that one. So in general, there might be a question, which flower is indicated for the chakra? Nothing but lotus. Why lotus? Because it exists in 3 different levels: mud, water, and air. So from ignorance, we are going to the reality. That's why we are comparing lotus flower for the chakras. And here, that's why we are saying the consciousness, the awareness. Mooladhara chakra means the person involves for sexual pleasures. The person uses it for excretion. So Mooladhara, where it is present at the base of the spine. So if the person's awaken, the person's inner energy, if the person's inner consciousness is only awakened at Mooladhara chakra, he will be concentrating only on the daily activities without keeping his mind on the activity. ఏదో పని చేస్తున్నామంటే చేస్తూ ఉంటారు, తిన్నామా పడుకున్నామా తెల్లారిందా అనే టైప్ లో ఉంటారు. దే వోంట్ డిస్కస్ ఆర్ దే వోంట్ థింక్ అబౌట్ అవేర్నెస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అట్ ఆల్. దట్ మీన్స్ దెర్ ఈస్ నో డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ an animal and a human being. So that is Mooladhara chakra consciousness. Next step is Swadhisthana. In Swadhisthana also, almost it is equivalent to animalhood. If the consciousness raises from Mooladhara, Swadhisthana to Manipura, then it comes to manhood. And the next 3 levels will be manhood. Once the awareness raises from Vishuddhi chakra to Agnya and Sahasra, then that person will try to become a god. So as the consciousness level, awareness level is increased, or the frequency of that person is increasing from bottom to top, that particular person converts from an animal to divine. Next, we will see the different characteristics here. So this is the chart. You have to remember each and every point in this chart. Okay, so these are the 7 chakras we have given here. The first one is the Mooladhara chakra. See the order. This is the order. From ascending order, the Mooladhara chakra, it is present in the perineum region. That is nothing but the at the end of the spine, base of the spine, perineum and under physical location. So what are the characteristics of this Mooladhara chakra? So a person whose Mooladhara chakra is active, or whose conscious awareness is at Mooladhara chakra, he always thinks about his security, material possessions. He always want to have some food. He always want to have some space, some place to sleep. He always wants some money to enjoy. That is characteristics of a person whose Mooladhara is activated. So the lotus symbol which we give here is that lotus will be having 4 petals, and the color of the lotus will be red color, deep red color. And as we said, the nadis, the chakras are intersections. Mana nadulanni ekkadaithe intersect avutayo akkada chakrala అని అన్నాం కదా, ఆ intersection points ni grandulu. So this is again one more concept added here. So that grandhi is known as Brahma Gandhi. Okay, and the other grandhi, Vishnu, is at Anahata level. Rudra Gandhi is at the Agnya level. So all these 3, Swadhisthana, Manipura, they all come under Brahma Grandhi only. Anahata is at Vishnu Grandhi. Vishuddhi and Agnya comes under Rudra and then Sahasra. The qualities again here, as the person's consciousness is awakening slowly from bottom to top, the quality of that particular person, the 3 qualities, we have these 3 gunas, right? Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. If a person's activeness or consciousness at Mooladhara chakra, he is having more tamasic. So ఎవరికైతే మూలాధారం ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందో, ఎనర్జీ at మూలాధార is more, that person will have more tamasic qualities. Swadhisthana, level is number 2, and it is present at the coccyx, exactly at the end of the spine. Perineum ante daniki koddiga kinda మూలము దగ్గర, right? Swadhisthana ante correctly at the end of the spine. So these characteristics are nothing but joy and sexuality. 6 petals, and the color of this lotus is vermilion. Vermilion anante మీరు ట్యూస్డే మీరు హనుమాన్ టెంపుల్ కి గాని వెళ్తుంటే అక్కడ సింధూర్ లాంటిది ఒకటి ఇస్తారు, ఆరెంజ్ కలర్, ఆ కలర్ ఉంటుంది స్వాదిష్టాన. అండ్ ది గుణ క్వాలిటీ is tamas. So you have to remember one thing: if a person's consciousness is tamasic in nature, what are the chakras that have been activated means Mooladhara and Swadhisthana. You have to remember, tamasic chakras are Mooladhara and Swadhisthana. If a question has been asked, which chakra, which level of chakra has 6 petals, then you have to say Swadhisthana, right? Now Manipura chakra, which is present at the navel region. Manipura, money means a diamond. So if a person's Manipura chakra is activated, that person will be shining like diamond. That's why we say a person who does Kapalabhati very well, Kapalabhati gani baga chestunte, Kapala plus Bhati means lightning of the skull. If the person's Manipura chakra is very good, that person's face will be illuminated like a diamond. Why? Because the Jeena Shakti, digestive fire, will be always active. It will be very good. There won't be Kujirna or there won't be Ajirna. Jeernatvam will be very good. That's why. So a person's Manipura chakra is activated means he is having very good power. He has a self-esteem and he is very good at action. Action in the sense, whatever he wants to do, he tries to keep the thoughts in action. So number of petals of that lotus is 10 petals. The color is bright yellow color. Bright yellow. See the color from deep red. Second is vermilion, that is like an orange kind of thing. Then we are moving to bright yellow color. And Manipura chakra means the quality of that person is Rajasic in nature. Next chakra is Anahata chakra, which is present at the heart. Anahatamu ante nadamu vinipistundi, sound, the sound of our body, nada of our body is listened from Anahata. So the level is ascending order is 4, and the location is at heart. So the characteristics of that person is he is always lovable. He loves all the persons around them, whoever it is, whether it's family, neighbors, or whoever it is. He tries to love each and every human being around him. So number of petals are 12 petals, and the color changes from yellow to blue. And the Grandhi which is present here is Vishnu Grandhi, and the person quality is Rajasic in nature. Next comes the Vishuddhi chakra, which is present in the throat location. So communication is the characteristic. So if a person's Vishuddhi chakra is very low, that means the person can't communicate. He will be an introvert. Introvert ante తనకి చాలా నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటది కానీ చెప్పడానికి భయపడతాడు, ఏది నోట్లో నుంచి రాదు. స్టేజ్ మీదకి ఎక్కుతాడు, ఏదో లెసన్ చెప్పాలనో లేదా క్లాస్ చెప్పాలనో నలుగురితో ఏదో విషయం పంచుకోవాలనో, కానీ నోట్లో నుంచి మాటలు రావు. దట్ మీన్స్ ద పర్సన్స్ Vishuddhi chakra is very low. We have to activate the Vishuddhi chakra. So if the person's Vishuddhi chakra is good, he would be very good in communication. He would be able to communicate with each and everyone. He will be very self-confident. Whatever he wants to do, he will try to make the other person to do. So number of petals will be 16 petals. The color will be violet, and this person's quality will be sattvic in nature. Whereas the next chakra, Agnya chakra, which is present at the middle of the eyebrows, and in other way they also say the top of the spine. So these characteristics are witnessing in the sense, you can witness what is going to happen in the next moment. If some person comes to you and he is trying to talk with you, you are going to witness that he has come to you to ask some help, or he has come to you to take some advice from you. What he wants, you will be able to witness. That is the psychic abilities. You will be able to foresee what is going to happen next. So this Agnya chakra person, number of petals will be 2 petals. The color will be silver blue, and Rudra Grandhi will be there at Agnya chakra. The person's quality will be sattvic in nature. The last chakra, that is the Sahasra chakra, which is present at the crown of the head. So here the person will have complete enlightenment. He is almost equivalent to God. That means he would become divine in nature. How many petals? Sahasra ante veyi. In Sanskrit, Sahasra means 1,000. So number of petals at Sahasra Chakra are 1,000 petals and all colors. In general, we always say it as white color also. We always signify as white color. From red, it has been slowly transformed to white color. So this person will be having all the three qualities in same, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. So here the first two will be Tamasic, second two will be Rajasic, last but one two will be Sattvic, and Sahasra Chakra means he is completely transformed from Atma to Paramatma. These are the chakras characteristics. There is one other table which will help you. This particular chakras, this table will try to associate chakras with the koshas. We have learned about the Pancha Kosha theory, where we have discussed 5 koshas: Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. Here we are trying to just correlate the particular chakra with the kosha level. So this Mooladhara chakra is directly connected to or interrelated to the Annamaya chakra, and the element which is associated with Annamaya, we have already discussed in the Panchakosha theory. Annamaya means Annam. Annamu dento samanamu kantik kanipistadi, earth. The food which we eat, it comes from the earth. That's why Annamaya, the element related is earth. And the Bija mantra, if someone's Mooladhara chakra is not active, someone's Mooladhara chakra not active, అంటే కొంతమందికి మూలాధార చక్ర కూడా యాక్టివేట్ ఉండదు. ఇన్ జనరల్ గా మూలాధార అందరికి యాక్టివేట్ ఉంటుంది, బట్ సమ్ పీపుల్ విల్ బి హ్యావింగ్ సమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇన్ ది సెన్స్. A good example, if a person is not able to bear child, if there is infertility, either it could be a man or it could be a woman, if he is not able to do his daily sexual activities, or if he is having some kind of constipation problem, or if he is not able to talk with anyone, and he is always sitting at one place, very lazy, ఏం పని చేయకుండా చాలా లేజీగా, and he is acting like an animal. ఎప్పుడు తింటున్నాడు, ఎప్పుడు పడుకుంటున్నాడు, ఇవన్నీ అసలు అతను చేసే యాక్టివిటీస్ మనము ట్రాక్ చేయలేకుండా ఉండడం, అలా ఉంటే దట్ మూలాధార చక్ర ఇస్ వెరీ లో. If you want to activate the Mooladhara chakra, you should do a therapy, and that therapy is Bija mantra therapy. So that particular person has to chant the Bija mantra Lam. Lam ni వాళ్ళు 21 times chant cheyali. So how to chant that mantra? We should ask that person to sit at one place and wear a dress which is of in deep red color dress ni vesukomani cheppali, and then visualize that chakra, the Mooladhara chakra, or you can keep one frame with Mooladhara chakra in front of that person and ask him to chant the Lam mantra 21 times. ఇలా చేస్తే అతని మూలాధార చక్ర అనేది యాక్టివేట్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థెరపీ విచ్ వి యూజువలీ గివ్ ఫర్ పీపుల్ హు ఆర్ వెరీ ఇన్ఫర్టైల్ ఆర్ ఇన్ఫర్టైల్ ఇన్ ది సెన్స్ వాళ్ళల్లో ఫిజికల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఏమి ఉండదు. ఇఫ్ దే గో ఫర్ ది మెడికల్ టెస్ట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి ఫైన్, బట్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు బేర్ ది చైల్డ్ and some other reasons which which the Western medicine is unable to trace out. At that time we can do this therapy. Now coming to the levels of awareness, here 7 లోకాలు అని అంటూ ఉంటారు. మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా వినుంటే మన లోకం వచ్చి భూలోకం అని అనుకుంటే, స్టిల్ there are 7 other lokas. Those lokas are Bhu, Bhuha, Shwaha, Maha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satya. So these are the other 7 lokas. So Mooladhara chakra is directly related to the Bhuloka, because Bhuloka, that's why we are saying earth, and these levels of awareness can also be correlated to the 7 notes of the music Sarigama Pada. So you can write from Mooladhara Sa, Swadhisthana Ri, Manipura Ga, Anahata Ma, Vishuddhipa, Agnyadha. This is entire 7. Now Swadhisthana is directly related to the Bhuvaloka, and Annamaya, it is related to the Annamaya Kosha, and the Tattva which is present is water. From earth we have moved to the next element, that is water, and the Bija mantra to be used is Vam. Manipura Swaha, this is also related to the Annamaya Kosha, and the element is fire. Always remember Manipura fire. ఫైర్ బికాస్ డైజెస్టివ్ ఫైర్, జీర్ణ శక్తి అంటేనే మనకి నిప్పు రావాలి అక్కడ, ఫైర్. అండ్ ద బీజ మంత్ర ఈజ్ రం. Whereas Anahata Chakra, the Loka related is Maha, and Pranamaya Kosha, because breathing is involved, heart helps in breathe in and breathe out. And Tattva is the air element, and the Bija Mantra associated is Yam. Vishuddhi, Janaloka, Pranamaya Kosha, Ether, Akasha. మనం మాట్లాడాలి అని అంటే ఆకాశం ఎలిమెంట్ అనేది కంపల్సరీ. Without space we can't talk. So Vishuddhi is directly related to the space, that is ether. Hum, the Bija Mantra is Hum. Agnya Chakra is the Tapah Loka, and it is related to two koshas, Manomaya Kosha and Vijnanamaya Kosha, and the Bija Mantra is Om, and the musical note is Dha. Sahasra Chakra is nothing but the Satyam. From ignorance, you have known about Satya, that is the knowledge. That's why Anandamaya Kosha, here everything will be same. Good or bad will be the same. Whether it is very heat or whether it is cold, your body will take both of them similar. And the musical note is all the 7. So this is second table with the characteristics. So don't get confused. This is very easy. ఈ రెండు టేబుల్స్ మీరు ఒకటికి 2 సార్లు గాని డ్రా చేసుకుంటే మీకు ఈ రెండు టేబుల్స్ లో నుంచి 3 నుంచి 4 క్వశ్చన్స్ కంపల్సరీ వస్తుంది. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ ది ఎలిమెంట్స్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ ది బీజ మంత్రాస్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ ది కోశాస్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ ది త్రిగుణాస్. సో లాస్ట్ టేబుల్ లో త్రిగుణాస్ ఇచ్చాము, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పెటల్స్ ఇచ్చాము, పెటల్స్ కూడా గుర్తు పెట్టుకోవాలి, ఫిజికల్ లొకేషన్ కూడా గుర్తు పెట్టుకోవాలి. అండ్ ది లెవెల్స్ ఆర్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఫ్రమ్ బాటమ్ టు టాప్, కింద నుంచి 1 2 3 అనేది లెక్క పెట్టుకోవాలి. దిస్ ఆర్ ది 2 టేబుల్స్ విచ్ యూ నీడ్ టు రిమెంబర్. సో యాజ్ వి సే, ఇది కూడా సేమ్ పాయింట్స్ ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాము. సో దెర్ ఈస్ వన్ అదర్ చక్ర విచ్ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు బ్రింగ్ టు ది నోటీస్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ది లాస్ట్ చక్ర, వన్ అదర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ చక్ర. ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ది అదర్ చక్ర ఈస్ Bindu Chakra, or it is also known as Lalana Chakra or also Manasa Chakra. Which is the 8th chakra, means Bindu Chakra or Lalana Chakra or Manasa Chakra. This chakra is usually situated at the hypothalamus. అంటే మన సహస్ర చక్రాకి ఇక్కడెక్కడో కింద, సహస్ర చక్ర కింద ఉంటుంది, అది హైపోథలమస్ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ది ఫంక్షన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ చక్ర ఇస్ టు మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ the cerebrum fluids and salts which are associated with emotions, thoughts and culture. In general, Hatha Yoga Pradipika or Geranda Samhita, the standard textbooks, they always discuss about Shat Chakras. Only in one book which has been published by Patanjali Yoga Pit, they have given the 8th chakra. That's why they have included in the QCI book. So ఇప్పుడు దాకైతే క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చినట్టు నాకు గుర్తులేదు, వస్తే మాత్రం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. అండ్ యాజ్ వి సెడ్, మూలాధార అండ్ స్వాదిష్టాన ఆర్ ప్రెడామినెంట్లీ వెరీ నెగటివ్. దే ఆర్ తామసిక్ ఇన్ నేచర్. దే టెండ్ టు బి ద యాక్షన్స్ ఆఫ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ పర్సన్స్ విల్ బి వెరీ అధార్మిక్, అంటే ధార్మికంగా చేయరు, అధర్మ పనులు ఎక్కువ చేస్తారు. అండ్ దేర్ యాక్షన్స్ విల్ బి వెరీ డిస్హార్మనీ. మనం ఒకటి చెప్తే వాళ్ళు ఇంకొకటి చేస్తారు, అండ్ నాట్ అకార్డింగ్ టు దేర్ ఓన్ నేచర్. Whereas Manipura and Anahata are a mixture of both positive and negative qualities. They are very dharmic. Sometimes they do adharmic also. Here, Rajasic nature is very much. So the Rajasic nature is very predominantly in Manipura and Anahata. And in Vishuddhi and Agna, predominantly sattvic in nature, most of the time positive. Actions and thoughts are always dharmic in nature. So if there is a question where they might ask, which chakra is associated with sattvic, then you have to write Vishuddhi and Agnya chakra. Then we will move on to the next. So now let us see, this is the diagram. If you see, ఆ రెండు టేబుల్స్ లో ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అదంతా కూడా ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ లో వచ్చేసింది. సో దిస్ ఆర్ ది బీజ మంత్రాస్. సో హియర్ ఇన్ ది బీజ మంత్రాస్ you can see this is the root chakra, Mooladhara, then Swadhisthana. Color, you can see the colors also here. Then the Manipura, also known as solar plux chakra. Next, Anahata, heart chakra. Vishuddhi, throat chakra. Agnya, third eye chakra. And Sahasra, which is violet color or white color, all colors, Sahasra chakra. And the awareness also you can see here. So awareness is at the last level, that is the root level. The person will be having some thrust. As the awareness is increasing, he will improve his creativity, then wisdom and power, then love and healing, communication at the Vishuddhi, awareness at the Agnya, spiritually awakened at the Sahasra chakra. And also you should be able to correlate at each and every chakra, the 7 chakras, right? These 7 chakras are associated with the important glands which are present in our body. So anatomically, we can see the glands which are present in our body, but we can't see the షట్ chakras. షట్ chakras అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ యోగాలో ఉన్నా, ఎవరైనా మీకు బాడీని కట్ చేసి డిసెక్ట్ చేసి చక్రాస్ చూపించమంటే మనం చూపించలేము. బట్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ చక్ర లొకేషన్ మనం ఏదైతే చెప్పామో, మన వెస్టర్నర్స్ ఏం చేశారంటే ఆ చక్ర లొకేషన్ దగ్గర దానికి రిలేటెడ్ ఒక గ్లాండ్ ఉందని గుర్తించారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మూలాధార చక్ర అన్నప్పుడు అక్కడ గోనట్స్ ఉంటాయి. And where the Swadhisthana chakra, there is adrenal gland. Where the Manipura chakra is there, pancreas is there. This Anahata chakra is related to the thymus gland, whereas the Vishuddhi chakra is related to the thyroid gland, and the awareness is related to the pituitary gland, whereas the spiritual power is related to the pineal gland. So you have to remember these glands also. Glands ఉన్నాయి చూడండి. చక్ర కాన్సెప్ట్ అంటే ఎన్ని వచ్చాయో ఇక్కడ మీకు త్రిగుణాస్ తెలిసి ఉండాలి, కోశాస్ పంచకోశాస్ తెలిసి ఉండాలి, అండ్ అట్ ది సేమ్ టైమ్ యూ షుడ్ నో ది గ్లాండ్స్, లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది గ్లాండ్స్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఇన్ యువర్ బాడీ. యూ షుడ్ నో ది కలర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది లోటస్ ఆర్ ది కలర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది అవేర్నెస్, అండ్ యూ షుడ్ నో ది బీజ్ మంత్రాస్. దిస్ ఈస్ వన్ పర్టికులర్ డయాగ్రామ్ విచ్ యూ కెన్ కీప్ ఇన్ మైండ్. అండ్ హియర్ the same concept, if you see from the westerners view, these are the endocrine glands which are present in your body. So if you see the endocrine glands from pineal gland up to testis, they have given. So topmost near the brain or cerebrum, near the cerebrum, you can see the pineal gland which is controlled by the sympathetic system, and there is a pituitary gland there, thyroid gland and parathyroid gland, thymus gland near the heart, adrenal gland, pancreas, ovaries and testes. And whereas the chakras which we have given, exactly their locations, if you compare with these both diagrams, you can see the Swadhisthana chakra is directly related to the pancreas gland, and Mooladhara chakra is directly related to the gonads. In gents or in ladies, it could be ovaries. So what this particular diagram is trying to tell you is that the mind and body interaction mechanism, our body will work based upon our mind. Our mind will work only if the body is good in nature, if the body is very healthy. So both will work one after the other. Ante guddu munda pilla munda ante man cheppalemu. So our body and mind should both be in coordination. To have this coordination, each and every gland should be working properly. That means each and every chakra should be working properly. So to have that particular chakra to be activated or to work according to the frequency, pranic energy, man first lo cheppam pranic energy ani, ఆ ప్రాణిక్ ఎనర్జీ ఆ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ప్రకారం మనం వర్క్ చేయాలంటే మన కాన్షియస్నెస్, మన అవేర్నెస్ దానికి తగ్గట్టు వర్క్ చేయాలి. అండ్ దిస్ కుడ్ బి డన్ విత్ ది హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆసనాస్, this could be done with the help of the pranayamas. And once we have this balanced energy, then the chakra will automatically balance. It will generate that particular frequency. If the frequency is very good, all the glands will be working effectively. If the glands are working effectively, you won't get any kind of disease. Simple concept. You have to keep your body healthy. If the body is healthy, all the chakras will have that particular, ప్రతి జంక్షన్ లో కూడా ఎనర్జీ అనేది కరెక్ట్ గా ఉంటుంది. జంక్షన్ లో ఎనర్జీ తగ్గింది అని అనుకోండి, లో వోల్టేజ్ అయితే మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, పవర్ రాదు. సో ఇఫ్ పర్టికులర్ చక్ర is having low frequency, then surrounding that particular chakra, the organs won't be receiving their energy. If there is no energy, that particular organ won't function properly. So what we need to do, you have to give that frequency. To give that frequency, you have to find out which asana or which pranayama will give that energy to that particular location. If you are able to pass that power to that particular location, again that gland will start working. If the gland is starting working, slowly the disease will go up. So this is the interaction between the glands and the chakras.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.